New York City, the Big Apple, a concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Local resident, this is the city that never sleeps, a place where anything is possible and every corner holds a new adventure. Over 8 million people call this urban giant home, making it the most populous city in the United States. They come from all walks of life, drawn to its magnetic pull, its promise of success, its vibrant tapestry of cultures. Each borough, a city within itself, contributes to the grand mosaic of New York. From the bustling streets of Manhattan to the artistic enclaves of Brooklyn, the history and energy of the city are palpable. It's about the people, the energy, the food, the sheer relentless pulse of life that courses through its veins. It's about the feeling that you've arrived, that you're part of something bigger than yourself. Welcome to New York City. Walking down the street is an experience in itself, a sea of faces, each with a story to tell. Suits and briefcases jostle for space with tourists and street performers. Local resident, you might overhear a heated business deal being struck, a heartfelt declaration of love, or a heated debate about the latest Broadway show. New Yorkers are a breed apart. They're tough, resilient, and fiercely independent. They walk with purpose, their strides long and confident. In a city of millions, they manage to create a sense of community, a shared experience that binds them together. People from every corner of the globe come here to chase their dreams, adding their unique flavors to the city's melting pot. You can hear a dozen different languages spoken on a single block and sample cuisines from every continent. Street performer. Yeah, it's this vibrant mix that makes performing here so special. Every day, you meet people from all walks of life, and their energy fuels your passion. New York is a feast for the senses. The sights, the sounds, the smells all conspire to create an experience that's both overwhelming and exhilarating. Food critic, and then there's the food. New York is a culinary paradise, a place where you can indulge in any craving imaginable. Whether you're in the mood for a classic New York slice, a Michelin-starred meal, or a steaming bowl of pho, you'll find it here. But it's not just about the high-end restaurants. Some of the best food in New York can be found on the street, from the hot dog vendors to the halal carts. This is food that's meant to be eaten on the go while you're soaking up the city's energy. It's food that's as diverse and eclectic as the city itself, a true reflection of the melting pot that is New York. Bon appetit! The pulse of New York City is dictated by its people. Millions navigate the concrete grid, each step a beat in the symphony of city life. The morning commute is a rush of hurried footsteps and steaming coffee cups. Suits and sneakers weave through sidewalk crowds, a ballet of determined progress. Tourist. As the day unfolds, the rhythm shifts. Lunch breaks spill out onto sidewalks, transforming concrete squares into open-air cafes. Parks become oases of calm, where office workers escape for a stolen moment of tranquility. As dusk descends, the city takes on a magical glow. The neon lights of Times Square ignite, casting an electric hum over the crowds below. Theaters buzz with anticipation, their marquees promising an evening of escape. And through it all, the people keep moving, each with a destination, a purpose, a story etched on their faces. They are the lifeblood of this city that never sleeps, their energy fueling its relentless momentum. What truly makes New York City extraordinary is its people. This concrete jungle is a vibrant tapestry woven from threads of countless cultures.
Walk the streets and you'll hear a symphony of accents, a linguistic kaleidoscope reflecting the city's rich diversity. Step into a bodega in Spanish Harlem, the air thick with the aroma of roasting coffee and plantains. Venture into Chinatown, where the clatter of mahjong tiles mingles with the sizzle of dumplings in woks.
Each neighborhood offers a glimpse into a different corner of the world, a testament to the generations of immigrants who have come to call New York home. It's a city where cultures coexist, collide, and coalesce, creating a unique and ever-evolving social fabric. This fusion is evident in the city's art, music, fashion, and most deliciously, its food. There's a certain grit, a relentless drive that defines New Yorkers. It's a city that demands hustle, a place where dreams are chased with a mix of ambition and a touch of cynicism.
Observe the street vendors hawking their wares, a symphony of get your hot dogs here and fresh bagels just like Bubby used to make. Watch the bike messengers weave through traffic, their deliveries as vital as any corporate deal. Witness the aspiring actors handing out flyers in Times Square, their eyes still shining with hope.
This is the New York hustle, a relentless pursuit of opportunity, a refusal to be daunted by the city's challenges. It's a spirit born of necessity, a survival instinct honed by generations who came before. And while it might seem intimidating at first, there's also a strange beauty to this collective drive, a sense of shared purpose that unites even the most jaded city dwellers. New York City is a magnet for dreamers. It's a place where artists, musicians, writers, and entrepreneurs flock, drawn by the promise of opportunity and the allure of creative energy.
Walk through Washington Square Park and witness the musicians honing their craft, their melodies carried on the breeze. Explore the galleries of Chelsea, where cutting-edge art challenges conventions and sparks conversations. Duck into a cozy bookstore in Greenwich Village, its shelves stacked with the works of literary giants and aspiring authors alike.
New York is a city that thrives on creativity. It's a place where the unconventional is celebrated, where risk is embraced, and where the impossible seems within reach. It's a city that nurtures talent, rewards innovation, and inspires greatness. And it's this spirit of possibility, this unwavering belief in the power of dreams, that makes New York City truly extraordinary. No trip to New York City is complete without a pilgrimage to Lady Liberty herself. Standing tall on Liberty Island, the Statue of Liberty is more than just a monument. She's a symbol of hope, a beacon of freedom, welcoming newcomers and dreamers to American shores.
As you ferry across the harbor, the city skyline receding behind you, her copper-green silhouette gradually grows larger, her presence even more imposing.
Climbing the steps to her crown is a journey in itself, a physical manifestation of the arduous paths many have traveled to reach this land of opportunity. And then, from her crown, you're rewarded with a breathtaking panorama. The city sprawls out before you, a testament to human ambition and architectural ingenuity. The harbor shimmers, a waterway teeming with boats and ferries, a constant reminder of New York's maritime heritage. It's a sight that stirs the soul, a moment of awe that encapsulates the grandeur and promise of the city. Times Square. Dazzling lights, towering billboards, and a sea of humanity. Sensory overload, flashing neon, roaring traffic, Broadway music.
A microcosm of the city itself. Tourists snap selfies, faces glowing from screens. Street performers showcase their talents.
Appreciate the blend of historic theaters and modern skyscrapers. Welcome to the crossroads of the world. In the heart of Manhattan, amidst the towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, lies a sanctuary of green Central Park.
Strolling along its winding paths, you'll encounter a surprising tranquility, a sense of peace that belies the urban chaos just beyond its borders. Central Park is a world unto itself, a tapestry of meadows, woodlands, and shimmering lakes.
Find a quiet bench, close your eyes, and listen to the sounds of the city fade into the background, replaced by the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves. Whether you're seeking a moment of solitude, a romantic stroll, or a family picnic, Central Park offers something for everyone. It's a reminder that even in the midst of the urban jungle, nature can thrive, offering a much-needed respite from the relentless pace of city life.
No building embodies the ambition and architectural grandeur of New York City quite like the Empire State Building.
As you ascend to its observation deck, the city unfolding beneath you, you'll feel a sense of awe at the sheer scale and majesty of this urban landscape. From this vantage point, the city transforms into a miniature wonderland. Yellow cabs become tiny specks of color navigating the grid-like streets. Iconic landmarks, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Chrysler Building, One World Trade Center, stand tall, each with its own story to tell.
But the Empire State Building is more than just a view. It's a symbol of New York City's resilience, its ability to overcome adversity and reach for the sky. It's a reminder that anything is possible in this city of dreams, where ambition and imagination know no bounds.
Reach for the sky and you'll find New York waiting.
While the Empire State and Times Square beckon with their bright lights and iconic status, New York's true magic often lies tucked away, hidden in plain sight.
Hop on the subway and head north to Harlem, a neighborhood steeped in history and culture. Wander along 125th Street, once a thriving center of the Harlem Renaissance, where jazz clubs pulsed with the rhythms of Duke Ellington and Billie Holiday. Today, you'll find a vibrant mix of soul food restaurants, boutiques, and cultural institutions, a testament to the neighborhood's enduring spirit.
Or venture across the East River to Brooklyn, a borough that's become synonymous with hipster cool, but retains its own unique character. Explore Williamsburg's trendy boutiques and art galleries, or wander through the leafy streets of Park Slope, admiring the stately brownstones.
New York City is a city built on layers of history, each era leaving its mark on the urban landscape.
Stroll down Stone Street, a narrow cobblestone lane in the financial district, where the original Dutch settlers once walked. The buildings here, some dating back to the 17th century, stand as a testament to the city's early beginnings, a stark contrast to the towering skyscrapers that now define the skyline.
Venture into the Tenement Museum on the Lower East Side, a poignant reminder of the immigrant experience. Walk through the cramped apartments, once home to waves of newcomers who arrived at Ellis Island, their hopes and dreams echoing through the halls.
It's a sobering yet inspiring experience, a glimpse into the lives of those who came before and helped shape the city into what it is today. Even in a concrete jungle, pockets of tranquility can be found. New York City is home to a surprising number of green spaces, hidden gardens, and peaceful retreats where you can escape the urban clamor and find a moment of respite.
Seek out the Elevated Acre, a secret garden perched atop a former highway overpass in the financial district. Relax on a bench amidst the trees and flowers, the bustling city streets fading into the background, replaced by the gentle hum of the city below.
Escape the crowds in Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn, a sprawling Victorian-era cemetery that feels more like a park than a final resting place. Wander among the ornate mausoleums and towering trees, discovering the stories of the notable figures buried here, from Leonard Bernstein to Boss Tweed. It's a hauntingly beautiful place, a reminder that even in death there can be beauty and peace. New York City's culinary scene is a microcosm of its soul, diverse, eclectic, and always buzzing with energy. The city embraces cultures from around the globe, and so does its food.
Walk down any street and your senses are bombarded with aromas. Curry, bagels, cannoli. Breakfast on pho, lunch on a New York slice, and finish with tacos. Craving pierogies? Head to the East Village. Dim sum? Chinatown is calling.
New York City's culinary landscape satisfies every craving. A delicious tapestry woven from generations of traditions, an unforgettable gastronomic journey awaits. Some eateries transcend the label of mere restaurants. They become New York City institutions, woven into the fabric of the city's history. These culinary landmarks are destinations in themselves, where locals and tourists line up for a taste of tradition.
Step into Katz's Delicatessen. Its walls adorned with vintage photos and the aroma of pastrami in the air. Order their legendary pastrami on rye and savor a true New York experience.
For a sweet treat, venture to Magnolia Bakery, a beacon for cupcake lovers. Their signature buttercream frosting has become a cultural phenomenon. From street food to haute cuisine, New York City's culinary scene spills out onto the sidewalks with street vendors hawking their wares from dawn till dusk.
Grab a hot dog from a street cart, its aroma mingled with the scent of exhaust fumes and roasted peanuts. But New York City also caters to the most discerning palates, with Michelin-starred restaurants helmed by culinary luminaries.
A city that never stops eating. In New York City, the pursuit of the perfect meal is a 24/7 endeavor.
Whether it's a late-night slice of pizza, a bagel and schmear on the way to work, or a leisurely brunch with friends, the city never stops eating. Join the throngs of New Yorkers grabbing a quick bite at a bodega, those ubiquitous corner stores that are a lifeline for busy city dwellers. Pick up a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll, a staple of the New York breakfast.
As the day winds down, head to a cozy speakeasy for craft cocktails and small plates, or indulge in a late-night feast at a 24-hour diner. New York City embraces all hours, offering endless culinary possibilities. A city that stays with you. Leaving New York is never easy. It's like saying goodbye to an old friend. The energy, the grit, the sheer audacity of the place leaves its mark on you.
You carry a piece of it with you. Back in your quiet town, the streetlights seem dimmer, the pace slower. You find yourself missing the honking symphony.
The call of the city, and so, you know you'll be back. The siren song of the city will call to you again.
Daydreaming of Broadway lights, Central Park strolls, and hidden gems. New York City is more than just a destination. It's a state of mind, a kaleidoscope of human experience.
It's a city that never sleeps. Memories linger, waiting to be rekindled.
Lose yourself in the energy, embrace the chaos, carry a piece of its magic with you. Once you've experienced the city that never sleeps, you'll never be the same again.